even was back on track, more determined than ever to save whoever and whatever she could from that horrible queen, which is great. That's a story I'm much more interested in. And on the other side of that long-abandoned and silent door was Even's destiny, whatever it would turn out to be. And going towards it with determination.
Oh, get him in the hand.
Ain't nobody come to that gate since forever.
Woo! There were nobody there a moment ago, and then bam! Here you are. Really makes you think.
Now there's the face of a girl who wants to... You won't believe your eyes! Cool city, eh? Filled with machinery and whatnot. But the people here make their own cards instead of buying them. Ho, that's bad for business, matey. But I'm happy to tell you that they don't hold all the cards. Oh, hey, speaking of cards, you want to trade some?
Oi, you there! Well, you found it. I saw you. You came through that block gate somehow. That's against the rules, kid. Whole structure's been legally reclassified as a wall, not a door. How I've got a point. That's against the rules. Oh, sure. The kid with a dice needs some slack. It's real, isn't it? You've got a real dice there. Admit it. Oh, guards! Guards! There's a really rude kid with a dice. You won! Why, you beat him like a what? Gave it away from me. Yes, of course. I shouldn't have been. Take this card, yeah? Please. It's very valuable, and I want you to have it. It's a token of my regret. Oh, and esteem. You and your cube. I esteem you a lot now. Okay? I'm going away forever now to rethink my choices in my life and live it long and peaceful like, right? The town was bustling with life. Even at this late hour, perhaps the townspeople would have something interesting to share.
You're not from around here, I can tell. Most folks living around here just want to do their jobs, honest, hard-working folks, you know. Aye, it was years and years ago. Back then, this was a place of magic, and the people were magic too. Hard-working, but with a third, though maybe not open enough. Not since the Queen came. Oh, did not see that one coming, no. Now we got the old mystics here, mixed with people sent here as punishment. And of course the kids sent here by the Queen still got a flavour of old magic, but it's fading away every day, you know. Every day there's more despair, more work, and less. Anyways, here I am bending your ear. You be safe, stranger, you hear?
You're closer, even. Closer than you ever were. Come, find me.
I've heard that voice before. It feels familiar somehow. I must have dreamt it.
Had she, though? Well, it was impossible for me to confirm, since we narrators never got to see what's going on inside our characters' dreams. Third-person, omniscient narrator, my eye.
Now there's the face of a girl who wants to trade cards.
Esta, nej, godløjde, då var det. Mødeste, fejndøjse, øjse, ej, då så, løjde, og folkeøjse, må mig da, fantastisk på, det tror der var, stejke, må på til penge, sløjsødbøj, tror der fejbe, ui danke, må jeg da, for en masse, sagde på, Banke, men så banke, hvor mig hvad? Højse det, og folkeøjse. dig det da, mun dankede, hvad jeg da? Højse, banke, for en masse, løjde, ej da så, mun mig da, sagde på, hvor jeg da, men så banke, for en masse, ej da så, højse, hvor jeg da, eller det på, hilde boje, det sted, der var står.
You've arrived, even. Soon you will find your voice. Salutations, even. I am the visionary. Time is never so linear. You told it to me once in a future long past. I have watched you for a very long time, and I knew you would come here, to me.
This all seemed a bit unlikely to even. Ooh, maybe this strange, floaty person was lying. I mean, probably he was.
Please, you're not the only one who can see things even can't. Never mind, even. I should not have addressed him. Time is short, so I will be uncharacteristically direct. I am one of the sacred card makers. There were 5 of us once. There are 5 still now. We used to make every type of card imaginable. Together, we cared for this part of random, this 5-tropolis, until the Queen banned all dice, and with them the unleashing of creativity. Now we are bound to do the Queen's bidding. With your dice, you have the power to defeat the Queen and set things right. The rules that have strangled random for years must be erased, and true randomness must return. But the future moves, changes. You are a crisis even, and an opportunity for both sides. I cannot see clearly through the rug weave, but I can tell you this. In order to defeat the Queen, you need a very special card. Find the other card makers, free them, and we will unite to make you a card that will shake the foundations of Sixtopia. We will make for you your dream card. Follow my vision to the second of the card makers, the painter. And take this. It might come in handy.
This is, are you sure you don't need this?
A visionary does not need mere eyes to
see more. Now go. I have interfered enough.
Right.
The visionary seemed credible, or even incredible. And yes, maybe he could see things that he shouldn't be able to. And yes, that was alarming, but even knew the difference between novelty and fear. She pushed on towards the painter. Even and Dicey had set foot in Five-Tropolis. Here, in the magical heart of random, was where the cards used to shape the very face of the world were made. But it had long since decayed into little more than a cold and dreary factory, used for purposes far less enchanting.
I'm busy. And I'm the king of freedom. Now leave me alone. I'm busy. Always busy. That's what they all say. No scram. Listen well, because I'm only going to say this once. We can't win. You know why? Because the Queen has already won. That means we lose, kid. We lost, and we lose, and we keep losing until she decides she's tired of winning, which is never. Oh, I've seen your coin before, convinced that you're different, oh, you're special, and that if you could just reach her, you'll fix it all. Heck, I've even helped. You know what happens? You lose hard, and I'm still trapped here, forced to paint mad inventions for the Queen instead of the magical cards I used to love. All that changes is that you die a little sooner than otherwise, and my heart breaks a little more, and I'm tired of it. So no, I'm not helping you. Now, if you please, scram!
Dicey? Oh my, where did you find that? This changes everything. A moment, love.
There, perfection. I painted your dream card, child. Frankly, it was a joy to paint something other than a dreadful robot for once. Oh, there'll be heck to pay once the Queen finds out, but you're going to reach her before that happens, won't you? Ah, honest and true, like the dice wielders of old. Hold tight to yourself, child. You're going to face horrors soon. Your dream card, it's now off to the gluer. He's next in line. An old colleague and a card maker. Perhaps the most important of all. Is there anything else you'd like to know, love? I'm just a painter, love. I do my best work with a canvas and brush. And you've already gotten my best work in years. But I'll meet you when you need me most. And I'll add a few... Then go, love.
Well, the painter had done all she could, and now even was off to the gluer, who, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, might be in a sticky situation himself. Even found herself moving ever closer to the darkened heart of Five Troublous. Wherever the gluer was, he was... Hey! I'm trying to tell a story here! Hey! What do you... No, don't touch me! No! No! Even! Anyone?
I don't know, Dicey. I just suddenly felt weirdly alone. In a way I can't explain. If that makes sense.
Suddenly, the little girl's
Lucky I have you.
took a much darker turn.
Ugh. I feel like someone just walked over my grave. I've got a bad feeling, Dicey.
The foolish girl was far from home. She knew she'd made a mistake. She felt like giving up forever.
I don't know what it is, Dicey. I just feel odd. Tired all of a sudden.
Even I beginning to feel so very tired. What was she even doing here? She should just go home and die.
I won't give up. I won't give up.
The view was as beautiful as it was hopeless. And it underlined the one universal truth. Even could never defeat the Queen. She'd sooner topple a mountain with her breath than succeed. The card makers had given her a hopeless task, and the fool's Sisyphean efforts, full of sound and fury, would amount to nothing. Even knew the fight was doomed. She should just give up and die right now.
I know, Dicey. I know. I won't give up. I promise.
Hated herself for fighting back, almost as much as everyone else hated her too. Suddenly, Ethan realized what an awful person she was. She decided to lie down and die right away.
Oh. I don't know, Dicey. Just a random bad mood, I guess.
Is this thing on? Anyone out there? Hello? Even! I'm in trouble again, Even. I found this weird thing that lets me talk to voices. I call it a talkie-walkie. I've heard lots of people through it. Now I get to hear you. There's a lot of twins, and people are happy and then sad and then happy and then sad again. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Two Town. I can see why you wanted to visit this place. It's great. The mayor's put up a statue of you, Even. Yeah, I guess it must be. I'd like a statue of me one day. And and everyone can flip their personalities whenever they want. It's crazy. It's kind of scary, but it's good too. Oh, and the upside down? I guess, yeah. Anyway, guess what? I've decided to go on an adventure, like you. That's okay. I love it. Only, I'm a little lost. Can you help me? Too late. I'm already lost. Okay, so I've got a string I'm leaving behind for safety, so I can always get back to here. But I don't know where here is, and I don't want to be here. I want to be there. It's not home. That's where I want to be, back in Onecroft with my family. I'm going on the greatest adventure of all, the journey home. Lead me to adventure just like you led yourself, okay? Okay, so it's pitch black. I feel like I'm likely to be eaten by something. There's two paths here, left and right. Really? Okay. You don't... I guess I'll just follow my heart, Even. Hello? Even? Sure did. Barely. Anyway, Even, following my heart is bad, and I need an adventurer's heart to tell me what to do. So I followed my string back to where I started. Okay, so it's pitch black. I feel like I'm likely to be eaten by something. I'm running back to the start. Okay, so it's pitch black. I feel like... Cool, great, okay. I'm walking, and I can see a bit better here. There's two paths. Okay, this is fun, Even. We're going on an adventure together. Ooh, there's a robot work. Ooh, I could put my candy in their exhaust pipes, stuff it into their ears, or maybe I should just leave them be? You got it, Even. Okay, I'm passing them, nice and quiet. Hello? Even? Aw, I get it. I'm in favor of cool, mysterious quests. So I followed my string back to where... Okay, so it's pitch black. Cool, okay. Ooh, I could put my candy in their exhaust pipes, stuff... Okay, the candy is definitely gumming them up. And, ooh, they're staying down as I walk by. Okay, I'm doing it. And then we'll... No way! I can't stop my adventure now. Can you try finding another talkie thingy? Then you can help me more. Then you should go find one fast, huh? Okay.
They wouldn't. He was going to die, and they were going to die. And it was going to be much sooner. happens, boys and girls, when you strike against your betters. You suffer.
Go on, Dicey!
Good heavens and jumping pips, am I glad to be out of there? What took the others so long to send you, lamb? I've never been in such a dreary... Ooh, hold on a pip. That's a dice. Well, lamb, someone must stop her. It's become abundantly clear she's not going to stop herself. Now, I haven't seen a dice in ages. It does my heart good to see a live one out and about. It really does. Oh, and I'm glad to see you two have stuck together. Delightful. Look, I've been alone for a long time. Now, you've come further than anyone has come before, lamb. Then they've become the man you've... Knock me down! They have. Oh, indeed. So it shall. I shall help you. Yes. Our last chance. Our last card. Our last heist. Let's do this. Oh, semantics. Come on, man, don't ruin this for me. There's been precious little drama in my life of late. You'd be surprised how boring it is in a cell. Why, I'd be bored to death. Oh, better not stick around, lamb. The alchemist does not like to wait.